Mark Allen here.
OK, how big will Ronnie's lead be? Let's find out.
Yes, if Mark Allen does genuinely feel that his game's not quite there, then he really is in trouble, because we've seen Ronnie, he doesn't have to beat his best to just brush aside opponents. And the pot success, Ronnie, pretty average. Isn't it, say, average at 95%, but Mark Allen down at 88. Still not bad, but you're not going to beat the Rocket with those numbers, I don't think.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, maybe straight on the black, but what a pot that is. Make no mistake, this man's far from finished. What a battler he is. It looked like Ronnie O'Sullivan had played an unbelievable safety shot, but what a pot this was.
8.
Oh, where's the red going?
10.
Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, it counts as 2. He's fluked one in the middle pocket. Getting excited, Al. Thought he'd put the colour and knocked a red in there.
It's
fluking the red in the middle also.
Mark Allen.
Mark did that
17.
Just drift slightly. Could have done with a little bit.
Thank you,
of
that
pace,
will do.
But here, it looked like it was in, and then maybe
Thank
just
you,
at
quiet,
the
please.
death there, maybe on a little finger mark or something, it just stayed out.
One. Eight. Ronnie O'Sullivan 8.
And that is a clear indication of how tight these pockets are. Stephen Hendry was alluding to it. That looked in, caught the near jaw. So second chance for Mark Allen. Regardless of the outcome of this frame, I still think we're in for a great final this evening, but 5-3 would be much better than 6-2.
That's unfortunate. Boy, oh boy. A barn, a plant to right middle.
8.
Looks like end of break. That's so unlucky. Aggressive. Put the kind of double screw back on it. See the white zip in there on it. So unfortunate.
And the other thing he's blessed with is a good temperament, because, as Alan said, very unfortunate not to finish nicely on the ball there. And just look at that arena. Packed house, they're even up in the balconies. He's now looking at the possibility of that plant, but look at the angle. He'd have to hit the first one on the extreme right, and we've got a perfect picture there to see if he can pull this off. No. Fooled everybody there. He looked, pointed at the plant and then played a good safety.
Outside chance here of a shot to nothing. I think playing this with that red right of the right half of the table, he must get quite close to the pot here if he's going to avoid that red. And often the yellow pocket is a possibility as well. I'll settle for that. Close enough to avoid the red. And keeping mark under it. Similar shot here actually. Once again, imperative he gets close to the pot. He's interested again. This might be a hard drag. I don't think anything goes to left middle. There you see. Hard drag. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a shot that is.
Outstanding. Not only the pot, but the position. And the chances there again. Mark Allen can't do anything about this. He's applauded every shot that Ronnie's played. He's come to the table, tapped the table if Ronnie's played a good shot. It's been played in a terrific spirit, this final.
Nine. Fourteen. 15.
No problem dropping on the red to left corner. Well, he's digging down, so he's stunning down into them. Yeah, red passes, so he's set fair
20.
now. A 4-frame interval lead. Not been at his absolute sparkling best, but what he does is he just keeps you under pressure the whole time you're out there. There's your match time. 10 minutes short of 2 hours.
He did have a look at the scoreboard there, Ronnie. He was trying to figure out could he score enough to leave Mark
26.
needing a snooker, but he's going to need one of the difficult 2 reds that are behind the black. He's now back looking at the scoreboard. Can't score enough to leave Mark needing a snooker without one of those difficult reds.
27. $33. $34.
Yeah, 24 ahead now. That was actually a clever shot playing for this red first. What he's banking on is getting tight on the next red for a topside black.
42.
Has he got the angle here to try and force into the 2 now this time? Probably not. He's playing it. Yeah, my mistake. But yeah, leaving this red till the last one of the open reds gives him every chance of the angle.
49. $50.
And that looks to be absolutely perfect. I'm not sure if the red will go without moving them. He could drop in behind it. It would do, so he didn't have to risk the cannon. Just the red needed, and just has to drop this in the
7.
pocket. Very clinical since the mid-session interval. He's had breaks 65. Of 54, 66, 57, 49.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, Mark Allen offers a hand. So a 4-frame winning burst for the defending champion, and he'll come out tonight with a 4-frame advantage. He leads 6 frames to 2.
Well, it's a pretty uneven contest in terms of the score and in terms of the scoring as well. And it's O'Sullivan who really has been the aggressor today.
Yeah, 5 frames in a row is a worrying run for Mark Allen. We talk about momentum a lot, and it works even more in long frame matches. Yeah, I mean, he was unlucky in that frame, Mark Allen.
Yeah, there was one shot that kind of summed it up, I think, from his point
Yeah,
of
and
view.
unfortunately, when things are not going well for you, these things happen. I mean, he's going at these reds perfectly. On another day, he's perfect on a red. He clears up and it's 5-3. Look at that. I mean, how can you not be on a red there?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But by contrast, Ronnie is seeing everything and just stroking the ball beautifully. In fact, this one that we're going to see now had Alan purring. I thought we were going to get a wowzers from the professor at one point, I must say.
This is beautiful cueing. I mean, it's a drag shot, and it's so easy to flick too much side on that, isn't it, when you're trying and miss the red by a mile?
Yeah, he's in the comfort zone, I feel, and I think here's the state of play generally within the game. Ronnie O'Sullivan is playing such good snooker that he can win with his B game, and it's only when a player plays at his very best that they're possibly able to beat Ronnie O'Sullivan. What a great situation that is to be, that your B game's good enough on most days to win. Perhaps the only two players in the game that I've seen that can beat Ronnie O'Sullivan at his brilliant best, Mark Selby and John Higgins, but at the moment they're not playing to their best either. So it seems like Ronnie's got the grip on the game.
Yeah, we know, of course, that Alan is a fighter. He's a real fighter.
Yeah, but it's going back to Ronnie, it's a very comfortable position. You just turn up and play your game. And the other players have got to worry about how they play. They've got to step up to the plate. But yeah, no, Mark Allen's not out of it. But it's 6-2 down. We keep talking about how good a front runner is. How many times have we seen Ronnie lose a 6-2 lead? Very, very rarely.
He will enjoy this break before the 7 o'clock restart. If you were in Mark Allen's corner, how could you turn the tide in his favour?
Well, it's very difficult. You don't really want to be going. You've got to eat and you've got to prepare for tonight. You don't really want to be coming in the practice room and trying to work on your game. That should have been done earlier in the tournament. So if he has got these problems with his standard, unfortunately, he's going to have to wait till the tournament's finished before he works them out. So, you know, not easy and not a good position to be in.
Guys, thank you very much. It's been a really interesting first session. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a very busy night on the telly tonight, but we are all about live snooker and live sport here on BBC Two from 7 o'clock. A possible 11 more frames is going to sort it all out tonight. But right now, thank you very much. The Rockets powering towards a record 7th UK crown and maybe a majors milestone. Catch you later.